It is always a lot of fun to watch Jackson Lamb, and I'm curious whether you really enjoy the moments that he's being so cruel and demeaning to all of his employees, or if you more enjoy the rare moments of almost praise that he offers them.
Um, well, the praise that he gives them is sort of double-edged, isn't it? It's never quite without a caveat, you know. Um, but no, it's enormous fun to come in and play him. Yeah. Um, uh, my typical day is, I get there, I get dressed. There's never any. I never really rarely have to see the costume designer or wardrobe for a particular change of clothing. It's nearly always the same. So it's the same suit, same shirt, and a lot of our shows, they do take place over. Sometimes they take place over 1 or 2 days, or just a 24-hour period. So there's very little costume change, and I get in the makeup, and that just really doesn't take very long. It's probably about 45 minutes, 30 minutes. They grease up my hair, and then they just wind me up and point me towards the set. And my wrinkly clothes and my greasy hair, um, and I get there and just start insulting people. And I get paid for it, so it's wonderful, wonderful job, really.
Well, I feel like that is a bit of a departure for you because I feel like there's so many other roles you've played where you're a lot more hidden under makeup and it's
Yeah,
harder to recognize you. And so that said, this is, one of the longer roles of your career that you've gotten to play this for so many episodes. We already have multiple seasons that
yeah,
haven't aired yet, that have been filmed and are ready. And so it must be interesting to be able to get into a character so much when physically speaking, the transformation is not nearly as extensive as what you've done in the past.
yeah, yeah. It not knowing um, that the slow horses we existed, and that it was out there, and that before it reached us, it had a whole other history. Whether it was going to be 3 episodes, and whether they were going to put 2 books into the 3 episodes, and it was maybe with, I don't know, ITV, BBC. It had a whole other history to it. I was completely unaware of before it landed on my desk. Um, and I said to my manager, I'd love to do something. I love long form TV. I'm a real fan of it. And I said, it would be wonderful to do something on TV. And I said, preferably in the world of espionage. I really want to have my own hair. Don't really want to wear a wig. I don't want prosthetic makeup. I don't want to wear makeup. Um, uh, obviously the writing needs to be good. Maybe somewhat in the world of le carre. Um, uh, I'd like to use really my own voice and my own accent. I've done so many accents over the years, and it was just a sort of wish list of things that really, on the face of it, were impossible to fill. Um, it was just me blowing air, basically. Um, and then lo and behold, this this came through. And then my manager, Doug, just said to me, listen, you should be careful what you wish for. He said, because I've got this thing. It's a great character, great writing. You don't have to wear makeup. Um, you can sound like you. Uh, and it's really very good. Um, and and I read it and thought, wow, this could be really exciting. I mean, I've revisited characters before, but with Batman and Potter, but it's not the same. That's not the same as coming in really twice a year. We shoot technically a season is 12 episodes. Contractually, a season is considered 12. And so it's been great coming in twice a year to play Jackson Lamb, and the talent that we've gathered has been great too. So they're really just a wonderful bunch of people. So it's never a hardship to just get up in the morning and come in and work. The great bunch, and the crew has remained pretty much the same since the very beginning, which I think speaks to the atmosphere on the set. And they wouldn't. I don't. If they weren't enjoying themselves, I don't think they would come back.
You do have some great co-stars in season four, like James Callis and Jonathan Pryce, Hugo
Yeah,
Weaving,
yeah,
and you don't always get so much time with each of them, but I like the rare moments because I think there are few people who Jackson considers worthy of his attention and interest. And it's nice when we get to see a few of those moments since he generally just seems uninterested and ready just to sort of bumble around and manage to save the day somehow.
Well, he needs a good adversary, doesn't he? That he is. You might say that he's the smartest guy in the room. That he is ahead of people. So when he has a challenge, um, it's nice to it's nice to see that. Um, I mean, he has a great deal of respect for the old Cartwright. Um, he wouldn't openly admit it, um, and detests the man, but um, can see beyond that he was a good he was a good spy. He was a very good um, he was very good in his day. So um, and then of course Hugo, uh, yeah, he's quite a challenge, isn't he? Hugo's character. Um, Lovely man. Have you ever met Hugo Weaving?
I have not.
Really? Yeah, sweetheart. Lovely, lovely guy, Hugo. Yeah. So another season, and I thought Adam Randall did a wonderful job coming in. Um, and he revisits us again with, as you know, well, you probably know, we've got season 6 in the can. You know that. Yeah. So Adam comes back for that. And we've got 5 coming out, I believe, in September. Yeah.
I've had a chance to watch all of five, and I did
Oh, you
enjoy
have?
it.
You've seen it? Okay, right. I wasn't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think that it's not as intense in the same isolated way with River and what's happening with him. It's a lot more global with everybody. And there's also a moment that I like in it, which I feel like is rare, where it feels like Jackson is serious for a second. I feel like we almost never see that where he finds out about something, and I won't say what it is here, but and just all of a sudden seems like, oh, he's going to take this seriously for a second. And that actually startled me almost more than anything else I've seen on the show.
yeah. Um, well, as you know, the show is um, Roddy Ho centric. It and so um, it leans into the comedy a little more than some seasons, just because of the nature of it, and the book that it's based on is a little more frivolous than some of the other stories. So going in that it's going to be a little more Um, I think there are things in it that are even they it borders on Marx Brothers, that some of it. But it's a nice. I hope it works. I hope people are. I hope they're happy with it because we do switch it up a little. Um, and and Lamb's enjoying himself in season 5. You can, you know, I get a few moments in there.
I think it's a lot of fun, and I look forward to seeing season 6, which, overall with some shows you have to wait a long, long time. Yes, it's a full year at least, I'm sure, but still, compared to other projects, that's really not so
Yeah,
bad. And it's nice to know that seven's on the way after that too.
yeah. We that was going in. We wanted that. That's why I mentioned that technically the season is 12 because we do it in the 2 blocks of 6, which means that we shoot 6, we have a little downtime, and then we pick up the next 6. So audiences aren't waiting 2 years for a show to come back. We can pretty much bring it, have it ready within, have the next one ready within 9 months. Um, uh, so that was a big thing going in that we wanted to do. You invest your time and in these characters as you do when you watch these shows, and pardon me, um, and you want them to come back. You don't want to wait. I've just ended the Gilded Age, which really I've really enjoyed. I'm really enjoying it. And we just watched the finale the other day, and oh man, now we've got. I hope they're making a new one. Now we've got to wait. No, but you get to know these people, and you you know they come into your home every week, and so now we got that thing of, oh, now we've got to wait a year for another season. You get that little icon, in the inbox when it says, "Oh, new season," and you go, "Foundation's back." Um,
Awesome.
oh,
Well,
the Gilded Age is coming back. So Severance, finally that came back.
plenty of good choices. I really appreciate the chance to speak with
Yeah,
you, Gary, and
no
looking
worries.
forward to seeing more of Jackson wandering into success in the future.
Okay, thank you.